Hi, long time no see. Um, excuse me, a little awkward. Um, anyways, it's great to see you. Today, we're going to be talking about where I've been and self sabotage, and you'll see how those two interlink in a second. But before I get to that, I want to talk about my ocelot. Someone said you can't tame babies, which I've now learned. You have to use regular old fish. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is something that I've struggled with probably my whole life. And a lot of times I didn't even realize I was struggling with it. Probably gonna need more fish. It's something that I didn't even realize I was struggling with until a few years ago. And that's why self-sabotage is so hard to catch and so hard to deal with, because it requires an extreme amount of self-awareness. Now, if you don't know what self-sabotage is, I'll go ahead and explain it for you. I'll use a basic example. Jimmy is working at his job and decides that he's going to work really hard and get a promotion. So he grinds, he gets the promotion. And once he gets the promotion, all of a sudden he's like, you know what? I don't even like this job. I'm gonna quit. Whole time, Jimmy was self-sabotaging. It had nothing to do with him not liking the job. His brain just couldn't conceive the fact that he was succeeding at something and things were going good for him. And a lot of times it's not I really don't like myself, so I'm going to sabotage it. I mean, sometimes it can be, but it's more of a way of your brain protecting you from the unknown. And I just did that. So I thought I'd share my experience and maybe help someone out. I've been wanting to do YouTube my entire life. It has been my life's goal, like one of my biggest life's goal, and I'm finally doing it. And I decided to not upload for an entire freaking month. Now, there were other reasons for that. I was moving around a lot, and that's a story for another time. But now I have the undivided attention to YouTube. But I've had it for a little while. I just have been self-sabotaging. I've been coming up with all types of excuses. I should go somewhere else. I've been coming up with all types of excuses, and that is so horrible because I didn't even catch that I was doing it until today. I didn't even realize, oh, you know what? I'm self-sabotaging. This is a psyop. A self-inflicted psyop. I think a lot of times we screw things up for ourselves that are going good because, either we don't trust ourselves, we don't think we can do, we don't think we can do it, or, we think that we're not worthy of it. I think that was a little bit for me too, weirdly enough, was when I was getting tons of comments and interaction from you guys. I almost had I was so happy, but after a while I almost had this weird adverse reaction where I didn't want to read the comments. I had a few comments on my most recent video before this one, which was the one I posted a month ago, and I could not get myself to read the comments. I just couldn't. And I couldn't figure out why, and I decided, I was like, you know what, if you don't want to read the comments, that's fine. But I did pick up that was pretty odd because I love reading the comments. It was a weird, just all of a sudden, just a flip switch. And I think that is something that I realized is a key point on self-sabotage and how that looks. Because a lot of people talk about self-sabotage, but, oh yeah, fish. People talk about self-sabotage, but they never really say, what are the signs for it? If all of a sudden something good happens to you, something you've been wanting for a long time, and then you flip the complete opposite way, it's most likely self-sabotage. Just all of a sudden, if there's no reason for it. So I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but my New Year's resolution for this year is to conquer self-sabotage. Now, how am I going to do that? I don't know. I have some theories. I think that self-sabotage is the, how would you say? The flower on top. The flower, if there's a flower growing out of the ground, right? You're seeing the flower, but below it are the roots. I think that the self-sabotage is the flowers, and I think that the roots come from something or something else. I think that it could possibly believe that it could be that maybe I don't believe I deserve it. Maybe you don't believe you deserve something in your life. Maybe you don't think you're worthy enough for it. Maybe you think if you'll get it, you won't be happy. maybe won't be what you thought it would be. So you continuously self-sabotage. And for that, I can't tell you what to do for that. Oh, hell yeah. Tons of fish. I can't tell you what to do for that. That's something you have to look inwards and really sit with yourself. So that's what I'll be doing. I will be sitting with myself and asking myself questions on, hey, what's going on? Like, why do you keep self-sabotaging this? This is your biggest dream. You know, you can do this. It's gonna be great. There's no need to do all this. You're ruining it. That's my take on self-sabotage. I'm so sorry. Video every week. Every day this week. I'm gonna record another one after this because I'm not messing around anymore. I'm gonna be on myself. All right. See you later. Bye.